Hey everyone, welcome to week 4 of fantasy football. It's a late video, so I'm going to get right into it. Our stud from last week was Drew Wagner. He was 0-2, and then he beat someone who was 2-0. He put up the highest score, and he did all this with only scoring 12 points from his running backs. Pretty impressive, Drew. Our dud from last week was the Keene family. I stink, that's obvious. We all know it. I haven't won yet. But my brother joined me. Tyler, you sucked last week. Total, we put up together 119.7 points, meaning we would have lost to Drew by 23 points. Pretty bad week by us. Hopefully one of us can rebound, and I'm assuming it's going to be you. All right, let's get to the games for this week. We have John versus Ben Black. John, what I like is Brady. He's unstoppable. He's not 40. He literally is like 20 or something. Fournette scores a TD every week, literally every week. But then I look, and I'm looking at the rest of your team, and I'm thinking, how do you go 2-1? Is Brady really putting up that many points? Ben Black, I think playing Big Ben was a mistake. I think the Ravens are a little bit better, and I think you should have went with your other QB. But Gurley is huge. He also scores a touchdown every week, plus some, and I like Thomas this week. Despite playing Roethlisberger, you're still going to win. All right, Ben Baker versus me. A.J. Green is going to do really well against the Browns. We seem to let one receiver, their best receiver, be wide open every week. Jordy already did well, and Ertz is a favorite target of Carson Wentz right now, and I think he's playing pretty well. Me, I think Wentz is going to run for 3 TDs. I think the Browns are going to get the lead, and Isaiah Crowell is going to be able to just run the ball the whole game. And I think Kelvin Benjamin is going to catch almost half of Cam Newton's 400 yards he's going to throw this week. All of those things I just said are more likely than me winning this week. None of them are going to happen. I'm not going to win. Ben Baker, enjoy the free one. All right, Jim versus Nick. Jim, I'm impressed that Mark Ingram has scored 9.6 points every single game this year. So I'm assuming he's going to do the same this week. I think Cook is going to have a really good one. I think he seems to be almost as good as Hunt. I think he's having a really great year, especially for a rookie. And Wilson to Doug Baldwin could be a really big thing for you this week, as long as it doesn't happen too early. I'll come back to that. And then, Nick, you have Hunt. Just mentioned, he's unbelievable. And like I said last week, I don't think the rest of your team's that impressive. They're all just mediocre, but they all put up enough points for you to win. I think you're going to get a lot of low point performances, except you're going to get a handful of touchdowns from random people, which will kind of give you almost the win, because I do think, Jim, you're going to win, and it's going to be because Seattle will not blow out the Colts. They'll let them hang around, so the Baldwin to Wilson thing will happen long enough before they just start handing the ball off. So, Jim, you win in the upset. Andy versus Drew. You had a down outing from Adams, and that was nasty, by the way, that nasty hit, and Cohen. But I am huge on Diggs. I literally think I like him better than Brown, and it's not because of Brown playing for the Steelers, is because Big Ben is his quarterback, and I think like he's better than anyone throwing the ball to Diggs, but Diggs puts up similar numbers. I'm a big fan. And I'm a little bit wondering if you should have played DeMarco Murray and Sammy Watkins this week. Just getting a good vibe from them, and they're on your bench. Drew, I think Stafford should do well for you, and then about no one else. I think you're going to score about 70 points, and Andy's going to win. Heiser, another name change. I like this one the best so far, but like the whole time I was trying to figure out, should there be a McDonald's reference in here? If we're going to highlight McCaffrey, should it be like the McDonald's McCafe? Something going on there. I don't know. Impressed me. Change it again. But I like that you keep changing it. It makes it fun. Breeze is automatic. I think Hogan's going to get a TD. And good call on playing right this week. It was a good game for him, especially when he had 2 bad games in a row before that. Aaron, you already had Aaron. Played really sweet for you, but not Ty Montgomery. But he's not hurt long term, so that's good. I think Cooks is becoming Brady's man. I think that you're going to start seeing that a lot more now. And I think the Seahawks are going to do really well and put up a lot of points for you defensively. So the win goes to Aaron. And last, Chris, you have Dak. Dak is going to get 25 points this week is my guess. Larry's going to get 10 receptions, and JJ is going to get a TD. Tyler, you're going to have Cousins. He's going to do well because I traded him to you. And like when I traded Russell Wilson to Ben Black last year, he started playing well as well. I think Duke Johnson's going to have a big game because I think we're going to fall behind. We're going to throw the ball to him a lot. And I think Brown is automatic. He is just the person I should have picked with the first pick. But Chris, you're going to win. So that's it for this week. Get out there, watch some footballs, and I'll see you guys soon. Go Browns.